EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
'56 is the mic. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Cameron Balaj. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They run it with Valage. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
56 is the mic.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Strong. 56. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Hey, chill.
56, the Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. Switch up.
They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Regular.
56. Mike, 56, right there.
There you go, get down.
I got it.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
On the play brings up 2nd down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
56, right.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
47-yard line.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Hey, high 7.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Open man, it's Preston Williams. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
A 10-yard lead, but it's fourth down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield. From midfield now, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run with Geis. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, 45 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Defense, get out the field, defense.
On second down, it's Turner. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. On third down, it's Turner. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run here with Balazs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, Echo.
56.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
56 to 180. 56 to Mike. I know he ain't got it.
Throwing on second down. Fitzpatrick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 35.
Mike's 56. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Go ahead. 56, Mike, 56. Here we go, 56 to Mike. 56.
They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Mike's 56. Kill. 56.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. He finds Kalen Ballage as running back. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. I don't think you got it, sir. Left.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Regular.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
38-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's Fitzpatrick. And he completes it to Wilson. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Left. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Protein spill.
Set the tone, defense.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deron Payne in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
52's the Mike. Let's go. We got to step it up.
From the 27th, Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that
one. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Go, go. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Everyone's got 4 down. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Haskins now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now on 2nd and 16, Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Jordan Reed has it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. This is Geis, and that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. On 2nd and goal, Haskins. And it's caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Don't get nervous.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
They'll look to throw. On the right side open is Gesicki. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Oh, this is blocked. And thankfully the offense able to recover, but the extra point attempt foiled. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Haskins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here we go with Haskins. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
First down.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. This from 55 yards out. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. This from 55 yards out. It has the distance, and it is good from 55 yards out. And they'll be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as the Redskins have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From South Florida, good night, everybody.